Jared Polin, FroKnowsPhoto.com, here with another Skype rapid fire session where you get 2 minutes to ask me a question and then I move on, and when you hear this bell, we move on to the next person. So, here we go. Let's start dialing in and see if we get people to pick up and what their questions are today. Hello?
Hello.
Hello, what's your name? Where are you calling from?
I'm Cornel. I'm from Poland, and at the moment I'm in England.
All right, cool. So you get 2 minutes. What would you like to say?
Okay. First of all, I would like to say that you're doing a great job, Jared.
Thank you.
And second of all, I would like to ask you because I own a Sony DSLR. It's an A700 and one lens and two strobes, and I would like to buy something else now, but I don't think that it should be Sony. I was thinking about Nikon, and what could you say would be good for me?
Which one is the A700? Is that one of the Pro bodies?
That's the semi-pro. That's like the D300 from Nikon.
Okay, so at this point, I would look into if you could get a used D300S. That wouldn't be a terrible way to go. Save a bunch of money. Or, we're all waiting on something new from Nikon. The next model would be great. Yeah.
And what lenses? I was thinking about 24 to 70, 2.8.
24 to 70 is nice. Possibly if you're not going full frame, I would go with something like a 17 to 55 Nikon, because that will give you a wider 2.8. But also,
now, I'm thinking about getting higher with the Nikons, like D700 or D3S in a couple of months.
Okay, well, the 300S is almost at the end of its lifespan, so that's very close to being gone. And if, I would at this point tell you probably not to buy that unless you can get it for a good price of something used. But the 700s should be replaced as well, but those you can pick up used pretty cheap.
So maybe just collect money and wait until there is something new.
If you can.
Okay, so I'll do it like that.
Okay, well, sounds good.
Thank you. Bye.
All right, thank you. Have a good one. Bye. All right, let's get to the next call. I know it's always tough to suggest waiting, but at this point, it's probably the best bet to wait for those new bodies to come out.
Mr. Polin.
Hello, who's calling? Where are you from?
This is Chris from New York.
Chris, all the way from New York. Your 2 minutes is going right now. What could I help you with?
I have a question, right? So I own a D5000. Okay, it's a crop sensor camera or whatever. And I really want to get a 70 to 200 2.8 VR1.
Okay.
And is it possible to still shoot weddings with that? I also own a 35 millimeter 1.8, which is an amazing lens. So I know, maybe I need something a little bit more wider to get group shots. But I really want to aim for the 70 to 200 first.
All right.
Is that a good idea?
Yeah, the 70-200 is a great lens. Just remember, you do need multiple lenses when you're shooting weddings, because the 70 to 200 is going to be awesome for shooting the ceremony and taking candid images. But something on the wider end, like a 17 to 50 or the 17 to 55, in conjunction with your 70 to 200, should really get you started.
Now, what about if I chose to go with the 24 to 70?
It's not gonna. It's difficult. It's a great lens, full frame. It's a great lens. The other guy I just had a call with asked something about the 24 to 70 as well, but ideally it's not uber duper wide enough. For the same money, you might as well get the 70 to 200 VR1. If not, save it maybe even less money, and then get something like a 17 to 50 or a 17 to 55 on the wide angle, because you do need to get group shots.
Okay. Now, I'm also stuck between the 70 to 200 VR1 and the 70 to 200 Sigma, because it is a macro lens too. I know it's not a, like your regular macro, but it does have a macro feature which would be decent
Well,
if you don't own a macro lens.
It's more of a close focusing feature. The VR1's going to blow it out of the water. I'm sure they'll be upset with me saying that, but the VR1 will definitely blow the Sigma out of the water in terms of quality in my mind. So
okay.
All right.
So one more thing before you go.
All right, hurry up.
My next camera I want to aim for is a D300. Would that be a good upgrade from the D5000?
Yeah, it is a good upgrade, but let's see what they come out with next. Hang on just a little longer until they hit out with a 400, because if you wanted to go with the 300S, then the price is going to drop for used, but you may want to just venture into that next model that they come out with.
All right. Thanks a lot, Jared.
All right,
appreciate it.
Thanks. Have a good one.
Bye.
Bye. All right, let's get on to the next guy. And let's see if he picks up. Yellow.
Really?
Let's go, Massimo. What's your question? Actually, tell everybody what's your name and where you're from.
Hi, I'm Massimo from Italy.
All right, what's up?
Hi, so nice to meet you. Now, my basic question is that should I buy some broad zoom lenses or get on the switching between my actual setup that you should know, or going to 14-24 and so on? This is a bit messed up because I didn't expect your call, sincerely.
Okay, what body are you on?
D700. Man.
All right, so you're full frame, and you're asking, should you get zoom lenses?
Should I go for the way in zooms or keep the side of 14-24 and 24-70? One before the other. Which one before the other?
All right, well, what are you shooting first off?
I'm now trying to be focused on architectural and portraits.
Okay, well, the 24-70 should probably be the first one you go with, because the 14-24 ends up being more of a specialty lens. But with that said, if you're shooting interiors, architectural interiors, then you want to probably get pretty darn wide, and the 14-24 is going to be great for that. But the 14-24 isn't going to be great for portraits.
Yeah. And should you suggest me to switch between my actual 14 2.8 and get to 14-24?
You already have a 14 2.8.
Yeah, I do.
No, then add the 24-70 and 70-200 before you ever get rid of the 14.
Okay. But for your experience, which sharpness is best between the 24, the 2.8 fixed lens, or the 24 end of the 14-24?
All right, well, the fixed 24 is going to be better. I did a review of the 24-14 and matched it against both all the 14-24 at 24 and the 24-70 at 24. The 24-70 and 24-14 were very, very similar, but they're all very close. They were all doing a great job. I prefer the 24 of the zoom lens to the 24-70 rather than the 14-24.
Good.
All right.
It's a great pleasure to speak to you, man.
All right, you have a good one, Mas.
Have a good one too, man.
All right, thanks.
Yo, thank you very much.
All right.
Thank you very much.
Bye. All right, let's see who's up next. This person's been waiting. I don't even know how many we've done so far, but we'll keep going. Hello.
Hello?
Yep. What's your name? Where are you calling from?
I'm John. I'm from Central New Jersey.
Oh, you have a nice accent for Central New Jersey.
Well, I'm not originally from here, but I live here.
Okay. What could I help you with? What's your question?
Well, I think I have a question that you're not gonna like a lot, but
okay.
There we go. I shoot JPEG, and I discovered your videos recently, and because I just bought a Nikon 3100.
Okay.
And I'm just a mom. I don't intend to make money with photography. I just take pictures of my family and things I like.
Sure.
But I do want to take better pictures, of course. And then I saw some videos of you preaching about the raw. And it doesn't make sense for me. I don't want to, you say to me why it makes sense. Every single picture that I take in raw, I have to edit in order to send an email to someone or to send to the printer or, things like that.
Okay.
And on the other side, when I tried to shoot a raw, they were so freaking huge.
Yeah.
That I said, oh my God, I have to buy a even bigger hard drive, external hard drive than the one that I have.
Sure.
And I just want to know, why do I have to go all through that work to edit every single picture that I take?
Well,
because to me, it's just easier. I have a good picture,
we're almost
good
running out of
quality.
time.
Okay.
Almost. But yeah, I'm going to answer that. The reason you could shoot RAW plus JPEG if you really wanted to, so that gives you the ability to go back to the RAW file and tweak it for the ones that you really want to print and make better. There's nothing that says you can't do that. The reason I'm big into the RAW file is that I do want to edit the pictures that I take because I think that I can make a better decision than what the camera's going to make. You never know when that next great image is going to happen. So that's why I'm always in RAW, because I feel that it's giving me a better ability to tweak my pictures better for when I process them, because I just like it. I don't know, I like having that ability to make it better than what the camera could do. Plus, you have to set your picture control in your camera each time as well. Like set your sharpness, your saturation, your contrast, your hue. So there are still tweaks that you should be making when you set your picture control in your camera.
Okay. So no JPEG t-shirts.
No JPEG t-shirts. Nope.
Okay.
But
thank you.
You can get great images no matter what you shoot with. So it's not the end all be. It's whatever's going to work for you. I find that RAW works best for me, and if you're just you're doing this for fun and you're happy with what you're getting and you just want a quick workflow, by all means stick with it. Whatever makes you happy when you're doing it. You know what I mean?
Okay. Thank you.
You're welcome. You have a good one.
You too.
All
Bye-bye.
right, bye. All right. I hope that was good. I hope I didn't upset her. But I mean, really, whatever you're shooting, it's not a problem. Just shoot whatever you want to shoot. It's photography. It's art. So if you find that workflow is best for you, then that's best for you. Stick with it. So I'm going to end the calls there for today, and we'll try it again as we move forward. Jared Polin, FroKnowsPhoto.com. See ya.